And so what I am showing you now is we are using Amazon as a drop shipper, and this is completely legal. Amazon is totally cool with it, and I will show you what we are doing and how are we going to make a profit. And excuse me, and some people will say that you're breaking the law, but you're really not. I encourage you to Google it with Amazon and with eBay, and they will tell you that it's completely fine. And I will explain to you of why you are going to make a lot of money doing this. But first off, we find our product, and I was really fortunate. I found this really sweet tail product. It's basically a vegetable slicer, and you can slice zucchini with it. You can make spaghetti. It makes pasta. You will never have to peel another onion again. And what's even more cool about it, it's on sale. Oh yeah, on sale. Which the normal price is usually $49.99, but it is on sale for $12.51. And the really sweet thing about Amazon is that if your order is over, it's $35 or more, your shipping is free, and you can just pass this on. Now, I must stress that we only want to do products that is either fulfilled by Amazon or sold by Amazon themselves, because that way you will always get a tracking number. And if you do not have a seller's account, a established seller's account, you will need that tracking number. That tracking number is vital. That tracking number is going to be the difference between you getting paid within a week's time or you getting paid in 21 days time, and that is no joke. so basically, pay attention to the title up here. You do not want to copy this whole title. It is a really sucky title, and it's a premium vegetable spiralizer complete bundle spiral slicer zucchini spaghetti pasta maker. Okay, no one in their right mind is going to be typing that into eBay. So what that means is that if you do not have a good title, you're dead in the water, because no one is going to find you. Because the way that eBay works is strictly you type in what you're looking for. Let's say you're looking for a blender, and you type in blender, and eBay is going to search their entire network, and it is a big one, for all blenders, all sorts of blenders. That is what you are going to get here. But if you're looking for a blender, but you type in a bunch of words that, let's say that you're looking for a specific blender. Say you're looking for a Lenja blender. And of course I can't spell, so this will go away. And as you can see, everything Lenja, it totally brings up, which is totally cool. And before you get excited, we want to stay away from as seen on TV products like the Lenja, because it's so completely saturated that there's no way you are going to be able to make a profit off it. And you will find a lot of people being selling products that literally they are doing a wholesaling thing. Basically, they have access to the manufacturer where they can get this product at a super duper cheap price, and you just don't have access to those kind of prices yet. I repeat yet. um, so going back to the two on this, and that's why it's so important that you pick a good title. Okay, now the second thing you've got to concentrate on is your pictures. We want to get every single one of these pictures. So what you do here is you click on them and it brings up this really cool window, and you have all the pictures that go with that particular product. And for this product is the vegetable slicer thingy. So, and then you just save it. Save it as whatever you want to save it as. I've already gone through this process, so I'm not going to go through the long, drawn out process. Okay, now the next thing that we need to do, even before we start our listing, and this is super important, is we need to find out how much it's going to cost to ship this thing. Because you have no control over who buys your product. You won't know if the person lives in New York or Seattle until after they buy it. So how can we cover? Like cover ourselves. So we are in profit. Well, Amazon makes that super easy. Now, Amazon does not charge taxes, but we do have sales taxes. But you'll only be charged sales taxes like 25% of the time. There's only probably 12 or 13 states that will actually charge you sales tax. And in my experience, I seem to always get people from those particular states. I'm always being charged tax. It's just the nature of the beast. So, a quick way to find out exactly how much this is going to cost you is to do a fake checkout. So, let's say add to cart, and then you want to say edit cart. Now, I have two of them in there, so I want to make that one. Fixed it. Now we want to go to estimate your shipping and tax. So you want to enter a zip code. I use the zip code 10009. And I will tell you why. This zip code is a New York zip code. It is about as far away as you will ever possibly ship. And that way you will always be covered with your taxes. And with this particular product, there are no taxes for it, and which is totally cool. So your total amount out of your pocket will cost $18.73. That is how much it's going to cost to ship it. Because the product is $12.51, and the shipping and handling is $6.22. So the next place we're going to go, now that we know that, is to a really cool site called CalC.com, and this is where we will go and we will find out exactly how much it is, how much you should list it for. Here you can put in how much you will have to pay, how much you want to make. Let's get rid of that. So The cost to acquire it will be $18.73, and the goal amount that we want to make is $5. And so we say do the math, and the site does the rest for you, and it happens really, really quickly. And so basically, it tells you down here that to make a $5 profit, we we have to sell this for $27.93. Literally, that's it. We have to do it for one reason, and I'll go to on the bottom line to show you. Sorry, not the bottom line. It's the fee breakdown, and it tells you that PayPal is going to take $1.11 out, and PayPal does this immediately. As soon as the money is released into your PayPal account, they will take their uncut. But eBay, on the other hand, will not bill you for 30 days. Your fee will be billed 30 days after your product sells. And I recommend that you keep your fees separate, because those fees, as you start selling more and more, will pile up on you. And before you know it, you will owe $200-300 just in fees. No lie. And so that's basically here. So basically, now that we got our price, which is $27.93, now we go back to eBay. We go all the way to on top, and just make sure that you are totally logged in. And that's a picture of me. You want to click sell. Yeah, log in. Make sure you are logged in. I was not. We want to sell this ourselves. Now eBay has something new where you can actually send it in to them and they will sell it for you, but they will take a cut out of your funds because they're doing all the work. So that, I don't know if that's something you want to look into, but it is definitely out there for you. But as for this video, this is for training purposes, so we are going to sell this ourselves. Okay, now you're going to always make sure that you are on the advanced tool. The advanced tool gives you more control over your listing. Now the next thing we're going to do is we are going to put a title in. Like I said, we do not want to use this title. Bad title. Bad title. So what do we want to do? We want to put in things that the buyer is going to be looking for. And I already got the keywords for most of them. Give me a second. That's not what I want to do. There it is. It is apple in all its glorious wonder. Give me 1 second. I want to put these two pages next to each other so I can just work with them both nicely side by side. Give you a much clearer picture. Now I'm feeling the apple. Okay, so basically, words we want to remove from our listings that we are tempted to put in brand new, blah, blah, blah. We know it's brand new, and your the listing is going to already tell them that that's brand new. You don't need to put it in there unless you just feel a mighty need to. But there is no need to actually do it. So our first keyword And all these are keywords basically. So we're going to do vegetable, and they don't even have to make sense. Vegetable slicer, complete bundle, because you're going to get a whole bunch of stuff with it. Bundle, zucchini, meals, pastas, but kitchen, pasta maker. Now that's not bad. Vegetable slicer, complete bundle, meals, kitchen, pasta maker. Now that right there is not a bad start for the keywords. So now that we've done that, we want to make this big again because we want to stay focused. And you want to click get started. Okay, now here, eBay is going to conjure up a bunch of categories. Now, you will not be charged a insertion fee unless you choose more than one category. And if you choose more than one category, you will not have to pay that insertion fee right now. They will actually bill you in 30 days time for that fee. So we have some choices. We can do slicers, we can do small kitchen appliances, pasta makers, and we have so many choices, but it's basically a pasta. It's a pasta maker, but it's mainly a slicer. And how do we know this? Let's go back. And you get all this really cool stuff. Let's examine the whole listing. And it's all about losing weight, getting healthy. It's a slicer. And it does so much cool stuff, which we are going to talk about. So, stainless steel, premium quality, easy to use. Great variety of vegetables, including carrots, cucumbers. So basically, it's mainly a slicer. So we would like to put this in slicers. Click continue. Hey, now we are missing 21 characters. Now we need to fill this all the way up. You're going to use every single one of your own words, every space. So what else could we say? We could definitely add we could definitely add zucchini. I'm not a big fan of zucchini, but some people are. Spaghetti, pasta maker. And we have 2 characters left, and unless you just want to say ooh, you are good. Now the condition is going to be new. Everything that we're doing is brand new unless you are selling your own stuff, and then in that case it's not going to be brand new, not really. So it all depends on what you're selling, but if you're getting it straight from Amazon, it is always brand new. Then the next thing we do is we add our photos. Now, I've already gone through the whole process of doing our photos, and in fact, in other videos to come, I am going to explain each step from how to do your photos properly, about how to build a successful title, where I got those keywords from, and some other key elements that are vital for your listing. But right now, I'm going to show you just how to create one quite easily. So we're going to add our pictures. Okay, we got our pictures in. The more pictures you have, the better. And here you are able to decipher which picture you want to go where. I really like the order of my pictures, so I'm just going to leave them there. Next, we're going to add some item specifics. The type, it is a spiral slicer, so that's cool. The brand, that's why we keep this up, because we're not, it's by Premium V Slicer. So you want to copy that and see if they have it. If not, put it in yourself. And they do not have it, so we want to add our own. And just paste, just like that. The color of it is multicolor, basically. It's black and stainless steel, so I'm just going to put that in there. Black, stainless steel. Now, you don't want to put the model in, you don't want to put the MP in, and unless you know the country from which it's made, you don't really have to do that. Now, we don't want to put the model or the MP in for a reason, because if we put the model in, they can just go to Google and put the model in, and will find the listing, and they won't buy from you. So we don't want to make it easy for them not to buy. Now, next we hit the fun part, the details. Now, doing the details is super, super easy. All we're doing is we are taking the description here. You don't want to take the whole thing, and I'll explain why. Probably just a few words, not too much. Like 3 sentences at most. Yeah, right there. Go back to your listing, put it in like so. And then we want to come down here, we're going to add some stuff there, like put your 2 cents in, because that's always good. And we want to go up here and we want to collect all this Thunderball stuff. Not Thunderball, bullet. Sorry, bullet. And just like we did before, we want to post it, paste it, just like that. Right now, we are going to, if you like the way this is looking, you want to add something in your own words. Say, easy to cook with and no more mess. And no more mess. That's just something simple. Now, the last thing you want to do here is this is important because in your eBay seller life, you will encounter stupid people. People who do not read a total, who will not read your listing, who will not heed eBay's warnings. And so we want to establish this. I like to put this in one thing. We don't want to do it like that. See, that's exactly why we don't use HTML, and I apologize. Let me fix this real quick. Give me half a tick. Uh-huh. And la. There we go. So like I was saying, we have stupid people on eBay, and you will encounter people who don't want to, who don't understand why you have certain stipulations. Like one stipulation is do not sell to people with PO boxes and in other countries, because Amazon, I know they will ship to Puerto Rico, they will ship to Mexico, but I think that's about it. I'm not sure about the other ones. I will have to get back to you on that, and in another post or video, I will inform you of that. So basically, we want to say, and I like to put this in a little bigger format because people act like they're blind, and I want to put it in red so they see it, and bold. Basically, this. I do not ship. Sorry, that's not the way we do it. I only ship to the lower United States. There is no combined shipping. I do not ship to PO boxes or APOs. Sorry. PO boxes, military addresses, or I just spelled address right. Addresses or APOs. Or APLs. So we put this in nice red letters so they can see it clearly and get the point across. Now, our listing is pretty much done. Unless you want to add your 2 cents or do whatever else with the listing, you are done. We are out of here. Now, you want to skip over this listing designer because it costs you 30 cents to add a thing, and it's not really going to help you sell. Now, we want to do a fixed price. Now, auction. You can sell this as an auction at your own risk, but you do not have the product, and you may not get what you want for it. So I do not recommend that you do auction. Just stay a fixed price. And so what are we going to sell it for? We already established that it's going to be $27.93. So you can put $27.93 in. We do not want a best offer because we want that or more, and people are never going to try to get you try to say, hey, guess what? I would give you $40 for this, although you're selling it for 27. That's not gonna happen. So we do not want that. We want to do the duration for 30 days. And this is the other thing. You must have a connected PayPal account because this is how you're going to get paid. This is very important. You must have a PayPal account. You must have a confirmed PayPal account. Otherwise, you will not be able to require immediate payment when buyer sees buy it now. So basically, as soon as they click buy it now, they gotta pay right then and there. No, no lines, no waiting. Now it's free shipping. Why is it free shipping even though you have to pay shipping? It's because people are 35% more likely to purchase from someone who offers free shipping. Basically, they're paying for the shipping, but they really don't know it. So hush hush on that one. Now, this is your handling day, your handling time. The normal time is 3 business days. I would advise you to keep it as that because the longer your handling time, the more likely someone's starting to think, maybe I shouldn't buy from them. So 3 days is always good. Try to ship it off within 3 days. Now, excuse me. Now, eBay has this thing called Global Shipping Program, which is, I'm not even going to get into that right now, but basically, you would send it to them instead of to somebody. You would send it to their warehouse in Kentucky, and they would take it from there. Now, the tracking number, once again, when using global shipping, um, is very important. But we will talk about global shipping another day. So we want to unclick that. Now we want to create a exclusions list. Basically, you're clicking on this. We are not shipping to any international. And when they say North America, they're more like talking to like Mexico and Puerto Rico and a few other places, and basically by you clicking this, if these people are in these countries or they have this listed on their thing, they will not be able able to purchase your product. So we want to say apply. Okay, that's done. And you want to leave the sales tax alone. Don't ever add sales tax. Because for one reason, when you start charge people sales tax, that means that it's up to you to pay that sales tax. So that's why we go to these vendors like Amazon and them because they pretty much take care of all that for us. So we don't have to worry about that. So don't be concerned about that. Now the return policy, as I talked about in my last post, it's important to have a shipping policy and return policy. Okay, our shipping policy has already been set up. We did that way back up in here when we did the exclusions and explaining how we ship, where we ship, and who we do not ship to. Now, return policy, this is the normal return policy. They say all returns are accepted. Your buyer should contact you in 14 business days. Now, you can do 14 or you can do 14 or 30 days, whatever you want. Oh, sorry, excuse me. And the return will be paid by you. If they are doing free, you are offering to them free shipping, then believe me, if you're not offering them free shipping, if they have to return the product, they're not going to be happy. So Amazon is really cool with that. B and B and B because we purchased this through Amazon. Amazon basically, you would go to Amazon, you would send them, you would do a return. They would in turn email you a packaging slip, and then you will forward that email over to your buyer. They will slap that on the box, send it off, and no muss, no fuss, and boom, 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 you are done. Now, if you want, you can charge a restocking fee, just so you don't get completely boned, completely boned. So, so although you're gonna have to, although you will have to return the people's money, so to speak, it's not coming out of your pocket though. Amazon is going to send you the slip, and so basically, Amazon is going to pay you what you paid, and in turn, you will pass that over to the buyer. But I do recommend charging a restocking fee. That way, you're not completely boned. So we go here, we say yes. So we can do 10%, which is basically like $1 or $2, depending on how much it is. So we'll say 10%, and we want to do save. Now that that's done, we take one good look over your listing, make sure it is the way that we want it to be. And then, and I almost forgot, we always want to do one at a time, one quantity, because it creates a state of urgency. And that's good, because if people think that you only got one left, they are more prone to buy from you. So we click continue. This is a little information that eBay throws at you, basically about your discounts and blah, blah, blah. So you'll see this every time. And as of right now, it is completely free. You'll not be charged. Now, I have already sold a product, so that right there is what I see. And when you do on yours, you shouldn't have anything. It should be a zero until you sell. So we want to list. Just click list and and your listing is up, and the whole world can see it, just like that. Easy. Easy peasy. And now this is a title that is going to definitely get some views, and it's already gotten more. So I want to thank you so very much for tuning in, and that is exactly how you make a listing. And on the next video, we are going to talk about how do we find products just like this one. And Amazon is filled with millions of different products, all sorts. kitchen, cookware, everything. And we are going to talk about how to find products on the Let's Go round. And thank you so very much for tuning in. And have a great day or a great night.